it's the Mad Queen. Welcome to the Queen's Lair. As you can see, this is the Rise of Heroes event, and you can't completely see because I have a skewer and hattie that is covering up all of my hero tokens, but I have made a couple of videos on how to farm this. So what I really wanted to do is save up all of them throughout the event, or as many as I could, so that I could actually show you how I farm it. So for me personally, what I like to typically do is try to get as many of the stamina supplements and limited recruits as I can before I get to that point. Let's just get into it. But I did go ahead and, of course, go over everything I had before. Wow, it's giving me a lot of the summons right off the bat. So this is something I like to say, or that I've shared quite a few times in my videos. This is the best place, overall, for the most part, to farm limited recruitment cards, but you can get yourself stuck in a trap if you sit here trying to get every single one of them. So that's why I always like to say, if you get 3 of them, and before you get the soul shard for whatever hero is here, move on, because that's how they suck you in, and you're going to end up wasting a ton of these raffle tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and reset. Come on. Well, it's giving me all of the limiteds here. It knows what I'm doing. So basically, for the most part, as soon as I get my the mega jackpot, then I move on with my summoning. But this is not going to be how everyone should summon. I want to stress that very, very much to you guys. It's important to know that I am in the late game, in game. You're not necessarily going to be summoning the same as me. If you're not where I'm at in the game, you're going to want to try to get these limited recruitment cards and the stamina supplements. The runes are going to be nice as well, but those aren't going to be the ones that you're really trying to push for. It's obviously going to be these recruitment cards. And then obviously the hero as well, if you don't have a lot of copies of him. And if you're interested in learning a lot or in detail specifically about Collaza, I do have an all about Collaza video on my YouTube channel. Usually it doesn't take me this long to get the soul shard. I wonder, it's like, we know that you have a lot of tokens. Okay, yes, so it's the prize pool level 6 is where you're able to start getting these gene hybrids. Can you still get summons? No. Okay, so you can't get any more limited summons after this point because you get to these gene hybrids. So if you are a newer player, it might actually not be a bad thing for you to go ahead and try to summon, or pull your tickets until you get all of the limited summons in all of those rounds. The gene hybrids are great, don't get me wrong, but these are only shards. You need 60 of them to actually make a full gene hybrid, and it's really going to not mean a lot to early and mid-game players because you can't actually farm gene hybrid shards anywhere else. So to farm them here when you can't farm them anywhere else doesn't really make a lot of sense. The rewards you get do change depending on what prize pool you're at. And if you go too far, you actually don't get to farm these gene hybrids anymore. I think I'm going to keep going for this because there are quite a few epic runes as well. I usually have a never-ending amount of elite, and I have a really good amount of epic, but it's nice to be able to put epic runes into heroes that maybe I don't use as commonly. I've actually never saved them all up at once to pull them like this. I usually can't wait and I pull them every day, so this was new for me as well. I'm going to pull one more time. Give me that gene hybrid. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not going to reset. I'm just going to go ahead and pull. This is actually not going to be bad because I'm getting extremely close to doing Hyper Evolution. If you don't know what Hyper Evolution is, that's whenever you get to level up again. You're basically at the immortal stage. You have everyone fully immortal and you have them maxed at level 240, I believe. At that point, there is a resource that you can use to actually take them even farther than immortal. And so it's going to be nice to have all these extra copies because, like I said, my Collaza is fully immortal. I can't put any more copies into him, so I don't care who the hero is, to be honest. If they're good or bad, I'll take all the copies of them. Come on, give me these last 2. Oh my gosh, you're being a jerk. Well, I got that one. We'll reset. I don't have many left. But with doing this event, and also I do have 5 I can pick up here. But with doing this event and doing your ancient altar, and there's a couple of other ways, you can typically make, I would say, about 3 of these a month, 3 gene hybrids. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have any additional questions, anything, I would be more than happy to answer. Let me know what you guys think about this event. This is definitely one of my favorites in the game. Also, like I mentioned before, you can find me on Twitch in the link below, which is in the description, and my Discord there too. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.